Hi, I'm Ralph. Welcome to my kitchen. Tonight we are making surf and turf. You know, steak and lobster tail. I've never made a lobster tail before. This is gonna be a little challenging to me. I've had to be experimenting with this prior to starting this show, so I hope that this show works out better than my last two previous tries at this. I am doing the lobster tail sous vide. I'm doing the steak reverse sear. I've already got the oven preheated to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. I am using a brand new tool that was sent to me by the Teifer company. This is a new type of meat probe, at least new to me, and it's got two different meat probes. Now, people who have watched this channel for a long time know that I've used another probe, and I've been pretty happy with it, but so far I'm really liking what I'm seeing about this, so I'm going to give it a good fair test tonight. And since I've got two different meats that we're doing, I'm going to be using both probes. Now, I started seasoning this steak, got a ribeye here. I started seasoning it basically a couple of hours ago, and I should be showing you a video about that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into the oven right now. Now, the lobster tail, I'm doing this sous vide. Sous vide means it's going to be in a bag and it's going to be immersed in water, and there are sharp points along the shell. So first step was I had to bring a scissors and cut those sharp points. Then I had to take my scissors and run it all the way across the shell. Next, I needed to release the meat. So I used the backside of a fork. Spoon might even work better because occasionally this kind of did dig into my wrist, my palm. You actually stick it in there like so and separate the meat from the shell. And you do that on both sides. Did a little bit on the bottom. Next, I'm going to open that up, but I'm going to bring that meat basically out of the shell, not all the way, just about that far, as you can see. I'm going to take my probe and I'm going to stick that into the meat, run that down. Now with the Teifer, there's a little black line on here. See if you can see that black line. You do need to get it past that point. I'm going to stick that into a bag here. It's not terribly large, so I can get by with a little bit smaller bag. We're going to use the immersion method. Now, I've got all kinds of lobster gunk all over my hands. I don't want to be sticking that into the water like that. And I'm also going to be sticking a couple of tablespoons worth of butter in with the lobster tail. Going to close it up most of the way. Bring this up, show you how we do that. We put it down into the water. Now I've just got one corner here that is not sealed, so I will kind of put most everything under the water except for that one corner, and now finish up sealing it. So as you can see, that's fairly sealed. Get it all hooked up. We're going to be doing this at 130 degrees for about 45 minutes. Heating up. We will be back in about 45 minutes, and we'll be checking on the steak and see how it's doing. In the meantime, I've got this Teifer to tell me exactly what's going on. In fact, check out this screen. That's pretty impressive. It tells me what both of those are doing at the same time, and I don't have to tie up my phone to do it. It's got a long range to it, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. So far, I'm like really impressed with this. Okay, we're outside here at the grill, and I've got my torch with me. Got my big boy toy here. Gonna turn the gas up a little bit, get her started, crank that up. I'm gonna do this for about 30 seconds per side. Get my timer out here, and here we go. This can get up to 2,500 degrees. You definitely want to keep this thing moving. And need to flip it over. Reset my timer, and let's go. 2, 1, 0. And we're doing great. The steak is ready to cut open, see what we have. That Tyfer, probe thermometer system, that thing is awesome. Not only does it keep track of 2 different temperatures at the same time, but if you want to get a recipe for something, it has recipes on it and tells you how to prepare it, how to cook it, what temperature, how long. And it even has videos that shows you in detail how to do it as well. This thing is really tremendous. I think it's worth the money. I may go ahead and switch over and have that as my regular probe thermometer from this point on out. That said, I know what y'all really want is to see what the inside of the steak looks like. There it is right there. Cut off a little piece to show y'all. There it is, edge to edge goodness. Gunner's anxious for a bite. I'm gonna have to take him over a bite. I promise, he's getting it. Let's see how the steak came out. That is so tender. That is like really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice some of these up. Oh, that is looking gorgeous. Get that probe pulled out. Gotta get that meat tucked back in. Or maybe pulled out a little bit more. Just kind of fan it out here. And here's what we have. Surf and turf. Let me try a little taste of that. So buttery. Because when you do it in the sous vide, it just doesn't get on the outside. It's soaking throughout the meat. This is just an awesome way to do it. I hope you try this. Hardest part is just cutting open the lobster tail. And make sure you cut off the little sharp points. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below. Maybe consider a like, subscription, and we will catch y'all the next time.